What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Gaming Chair. I'm one of your hosts, Matt Altmans. Alongside with me, as always, is Jared Bradley and Austin Smith.
What's up?
We also have a special guest tonight with us. Is Al Martins.
I don't believe you.
Right?
What's up? What's up, fellas?
Feeling a little crowd around this table.
Right. We want to thank all you guys for tuning in live. If you are tuning in live, feel free to leave in the comments or concerns, anything we missed, mistakes. As always, we like to go over everything at the end. Yeah, let's do this. Episode 12, guys. Get it started. Get it going.
3 months.
Right?
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah.
So, Austin, what games you been playing this week?
Beat you to it this week.
It's awfully quick,
He beat you
fellas.
to it this week.
Fine. Games I've been playing. Call of Duty, obviously. And just... I know it's a shocker. But Call of Duty and then just Warhammer. Playing a little Warhammer.
Warhammer. How's that been going? I know last week you were struggling a bit.
Having a very solid game, but I'm kind of putting off something I don't want to do in it because I know it's going to be a gigantic pain in the ass in the one save I'm going to, but
yeah,
not too bad. Jared.
I
was Al. I was all staring at Al. I was like,
this is what happens when you're a co-host on the show or a guest host. You get fucking chopped.
I had to go at him.
That's all right.
Call of Duty, you know, for usual.
Shock.
Guys,
Is that on the Game Pass?
no, it's not. But what is Soul Calibur 6.
have you been playing that?
Yeah, I've been playing
How's
a
that
little
been
bit. It's pretty fun.
I haven't played
So
Soul
you were playing,
Calibur
streaming the
forever.
other day. I saw you were streaming a game the other day, and I was like, what is
What is he playing? That I don't know.
I think I streamed that. We streamed World War Z a couple
Hey, Jared,
days
is
ago.
that was
That's what I was watching.
That was fantastic.
So-
World War Z. That's
That
a
was the
game
one,
and a
yeah.
half. Like
Thanks for the invite, fellas.
Well, we had 4.
Yeah, we had 4.
Luke was
Well,
terrible.
Again, chopped.
It's alright, we can
We
cut Luke
definitely
out
are
since
playing again.
our producer's nowhere to be found. So
Right? We definitely have to play it again, though. We need to stream that again. That was funny. That was a good game.
there's a very hilarious moment.
Oh my
Very
god!
nice.
I hope you never mess
Listen
up
here.
ever when we're
Listen
recording,
here.
because I'm gonna edit that tits off of it.
Here's my excuse. I deal with like my math conversions are like kilobits to like megabits, so it's in the thousands. So fuck off.
I just thought it was so funny.
Well, we didn't have the screen right up in front of us.
And then
too.
Tim even said like you had to pause and slow it down. Just listen. But yeah, World War Z, Soul Calibur 6.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. Didn't say World War Z,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, yeah. The one time you're playing a different game.
Right.
You forget.
What have you been doing this week, Al? Regardless of
fuck
if
off,
you've been
Jared.
playing a game or just what's been going on with you since you've last tuned in with us? Work in church.
Work, not a whole lot of church. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Playing the usual Call of Duty. Yeah, surprise. I have a bass fishing game that's pretty dope.
Is that the Bass Pro Fisher that we all downloaded? I still have yet to play that.
Yeah, Jared says, this is why I don't
Uh,
download games.
You
that Jared
told
says
me to
anymore.
download it.
I 100% can agree with you, Al.
Download this game.
We've
dude.
all bought games or
It's
downloaded
really
games
cool.
and Jared says to play, and then you play for like 12 minutes and then never again.
Or you just never play it. I've done that more than once.
What's that one?
But hey,
Division 2.
That
Yes.
Bass
All of-
Pro Fishing is on the Game Pass, so
Oh
it's
my
free to download.
gosh.
Game Pass.
Freebies. Love them. Other than that, recently started playing softball rec league, so I haven't been playing a whole lot since the last time I've been on. But,
Weather's been nice. It's nice to get outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't do
When I can.
Graphics suck. I don't do that.
Call of Duty's pretty much all I've been playing last couple weeks. Just haven't really had the time to do anything too. Cutting the grass. Blast.
Yuck.
That's a
Farming
terrible
Simulator
Farm.
No, this is real life.
Bring your tractor.
That's a terrible
Bring
game.
your tractor.
I downloaded that game and then deleted it right away because I felt bad for I was like, why did I do that?
Oh,
I couldn't
Luke would be so ashamed of you.
I can even imagine playing it on the controller. Like I have my simulator, and I'm like, okay, this is the only way I'm playing this game because like on the controller, I'd be like, yeah, I'm just driving a tractor around right now.
Dude, I've played games like that where you're just sitting there and all of a sudden,
Yep,
Right?
you start dozing off.
I've seen some people stream like the trucking simulator one too.
Yeah.
You be nice about it.
I mean,
I was literally one of the games I played this week. I was like, oh, I busted the
Well,
simulator
yeah.
back out. Yeah.
I think it would be fun playing with the simulator, but kind of like what you guys are talking about. Like if you're just on a controller,
Oh,
you
yeah.
just be like,
Yeah. Dude,
Just
American
lay on gas.
American Truck Simulator, it's awesome. I have the shifter set up to where I can go through all 18. And so you have, so obviously it's just like a standard, like H shifter. But so I have to like go up through, it has 6. So I have to go through that 3 times to go through all 18. It gets ridiculous. So I'm like,
Guess what I'm downloading.
right? I'm in the process of building a blinker setup. Like I took apart an old mouse on there, so I'll be able to plug it in the computer, and then I can have like one of those really big like toggle switches to go up and down for left and right for my signal.
that's awesome.
Listen, I don't want to say it's pretty sweet, but it's pretty fucking sweet.
I've seen a lot of videos, I think mostly on TikTok, of dudes playing the it's like a plane simulator,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
like like a legit one, where like they're talking to radio control and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like
there's like a whole, I think, well, it's kind of like so for racing they have an iRacing app to where it's super immersive. I think for like Microsoft Flight Simulator they have something kind of comparable, and actually you can talk to, like you have to say the correct things to this bot to say something back to you for really immersion into the whole simulator setup. I mean, it costs money. I know iRacing's like $15 a month to do it, but they have like full like sanctioned competitions and races and stuff and everything.
Wow. Yeah, I guess add some flavor to it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like if I mean, I don't do all that. I just
want to fly planes.
Well, yeah. Well, the most of it is I just like building the stuff. I was like, honestly, I could be okay not having it. I just like building it and then not using it.
I hate being in planes too, so I don't know why I would
That's
like
fair.
a simulator. But
Maybe just get used to it. You know, you log like 100 hours on the simulator, and then you get to the real one. You're like,
where's the real plane at?
You got the headset.
You already have the headset.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Traffic control, we're not doing
Right?
I'm gonna puke.
Yeah.
What about you, Matt? What are you playing?
So, off that tangent we and I've been playing Trucking Simulator because I just keep walking right past my steering wheel, and I'm like, let's do it. Let's do it. And
Dust her
then,
off. Dust her off. Sorry.
well, we watched that live react last night, and they did Forza Motorsports, and I was like, oh, I should really need to play a racing game again. And then I was like, no, I just want to use my simulator
You
again.
want to play a racing game? Don't play NASCAR Heat 4.
I disagree.
Oh, I do not.
You mean driving in a circle simulator?
Do you know how many left turns you can do in a race?
3.
In an entire race.
How's the circle work?
It's as there.
It's more of an oval, but yes.
Yeah.
Well, is
Don't
it?
play
Is
that.
it?
I don't
Is it
care.
multiple or is it
You're
just
not gonna
like
break
one
my
continuous,
arm.
like, left?
No, it's like they have their straightaways and then
They do the turn.
Well, some track probably.
How do ovals work?
Geometry. fifth grade.
Let's draw this out, guys.
So I've been playing the Trucking Simulator, Call of Duty, of course. Except and World War Z.
Call of Duty. Did you say that? Was I just not
Yeah.
paying attention?
Apparently there
I
for a
just
little
zoned
bit.
out for
Yeah.
a second.
Wow, way to make a girl feel important.
You don't want to know.
Right.
Put the lotion on the skin.
So that's what we've been playing this week. Why don't we get into some news?
Let's do it.
Some stuff that's going on. Some stuff that's going on. Speaking of Call of Duty, for a Warzone player, Season 5, there was a teaser that popped out. I know everybody thinks they're going to be nuking a big part of the map. After watching the video, we can deduce there is a big explosion, but it's not a nuke, because then immediately after that, a helicopter lands, and I don't know I don't know the exact logistics of how a nuke works, but I imagine there's some EMP involved, radiation.
I feel like
I
they
don't
wouldn't just
feel like
land
that chopper
there.
is just cool like a minute after the explosion. So I think it's a large explosion that takes out a portion of the map. I'm hoping downtown, because that's a trash part of the map. But from the video, it kind of looks like it's near Stadium. Like because Stadium opens up.
Because Stadium opens up.
Yeah. Stadium opens up, and the big explosion's near TV Station. I know TV Station's right in front of Stadium. Like it's TV Station, Firehouse, and then Stadium, and all those circus tents and trash spots. But just a crap area of the map. So I'm glad they blew it up. So yeah, that's Season 5. They had only so many teasers, and it's mostly like map related for Warzone. So Yeah.
Anyway, is that all you got there?
So season 5, yeah. I mean, Warzone, like season 5, they just dropped kind of what's going to be happening to the map. I mean, it's Warzone. You can only.
The loot train.
Oh my god! I completely forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know, okay,
Chugga, chugga,
they
chugga.
added they added that tunnel on there. They added a train tunnel into the map. Goes right through the big fucking part of the
Have I
mountain.
not been in this?
Apparently, I don't know.
I haven't gotten in
played
it.
yesterday.
I don't think we went in a tunnel.
And to be fair, a lot of our gameplay is like airport and then like
That's true.
The surrounding
it.
area.
Well, that's us making it out of the
if we
airport.
get out of the airport,
We're on a heater for making it out of the airport. Really?
Yeah.
it's almost like, okay, what do we do now?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
it's totally different because quads. I mean, quads just different. Like it's way like if you play trios, you can tell a clear difference.
Yeah.
Difference between quads and trios. Like
Same with
it's-
duos to trios.
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
like-
definitely. It's a totally different style of how people play, and for me, like I can't really take out a whole squad. I can take out 2 or 3 by myself, but that was the 4th one's always like.
I don't know, it feels like you can sometimes. Like we'll be looting, all of a sudden we hear gunfire. Matt, are you okay?
Down
Yeah, gunfire.
Yeah, team wipe.
Down another one. Oh, down the third one.
Yeah.
It was
Hey,
literally
team
2
wipe.
seconds. Yep, they're dead.
Where were they? Oh, across the map. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no kidding.
That happened yesterday. Like I did a shot in a dog
Yeah.
fight. Braden was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear Matt go, oh, got him. And then, like, you're like, where?
Yep.
Trust
He
me,
was
Matt-
in that truck driving.
Matt pings, like, 500 meters away. Like,
was it
No.
when you were playing with me, Danny, and Braden?
It was after. I think it was after
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I think
it was-
I
think you
got
went outside.
on.
Yeah, you went outside to go cut the grass, and then Jared hopped on.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You went outside to, be outside,
Now
which we
keep
probably
that.
should have. We're singing that all.
It's overrated.
I got deep
Outside
down in the
overrated.
grass. I was TikToking all day.
Hey, Rachel had a question for us. It says, "Hey guys, question. Maybe a dumb one. There are no dumb questions, Rachel. Just ones from you. Would you guys ever do a show dedicated to games geared towards younger kids, like 8 and 9 years old? Just would like your opinion on what might be best fit as far as gaming console and games for the age would be." Of course, because first of all, you know us, and we're down for whatever games.
Yeah.
Right?
One of the funnest games and I would still play the F out of them if I had them.
Yeah.
N64, Mario?
Oh,
Super
yeah.
Mario?
Oh, yeah, of
Or
course.
whatever the Mario
Mario
game was.
64.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Oh. I mean, you beat it once and you just go right back at it.
Yeah.
Just keep
Yep.
if you beat it.
Yeah, for
That
sure.
game was hard when you were a kid, but it was so much fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely hard too, because especially on consoles, the graphics are so well done now.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't want any kind of gore factor in it,
Yeah,
especially
that's
for
true.
little kids. It definitely is hard. I think the safest bet is any of the Mario games.
So you're looking at Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, yeah,
probably by
definitely.
far
probably
Yeah,
the best
Switch
console.
Switch on the big TV. Yeah, definitely for kids friendly, because you can set up so many of those like Pro controllers too,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
can it is a portable console, which would be awesome because if like one kid wants to play that and another kid wants to play with toys or whatever, the other one can be like, okay. But then if you wanted to, you can dock it, put it on the main TV, and the whole family can play it and
Right.
things like that. It's super cool. Yeah, I think a Switch would be best bet. Or
Yeah, I mean, you got all the Mario games.
Mm.
You have, like...
well, even the retro games you can
yeah,
get on it too.
Oh, yeah. If you
can
have
go
an
on the-
online thing...
Yeah, you can go on the
Yeah.
Nintendo shop and get all those retro games too.
Well,
So
if you have a Nintendo online account, it's like $20 a year
Oh, jeez.
for one. So it's
Yeah.
super cheap. And you get all the retro games, like from...
He managed to find a Game Pass on the Nintendo too. Do you have stocks in this?
Right?
Oh.
He's just like, yeah, no.
He literally was like,
Takes
it's
his
like
shirt off,
a
has
year.
a logo.
I just have it tattooed on me.
Hey,
I don't know
just
about Game Pass or
so-
anything, but
Just for
Game
those
Pass
that
is
are
free for
curious,
anybody
you
who
know we
wants
love
that.
Game Pass, well,
Right.
here's the Nintendo
Literally.
Game Pass.
But no, it has the NES classics, Super Nintendo games. Like, it's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess depending on what you're looking for, retro or like nostalgic games. Yeah, and Nintendo 64 has a ton of good games. Like they have all the Banjo-Kazooie, or even like an original like PlayStation playing like Spyro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all those games. Like depending on what the boys would want to play, I guess
Yeah.
like sports or like Mario related is best bet too.
Well, I feel like like she had the first part of the questions if we just wanted to do a show dedicated to kid games.
Oh, yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
definitely.
Oh, we should
Yes,
definitely-
they can.
Right.
Listen here,
Son of a cat.
But
I mean, I don't see no
Oh, we stream like Mario Party and then a clip of me
gosh.
shutting off the goddamn console.
Yeah.
No,
Because
I
Jared's a
would
dirty
see
thief.
Yeah, I mean Kirby. I thought you meant like Kirby, and I'm
No,
like,
not-
what?
Not his
I mean, she's got those upstairs, but I don't know if she's
I
comfortable.
was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't think he's in Mario Party. He's in Super Smash Bros.
Ah, I
Super
should
Smash
get my
Bros,
game
yeah.
straight.
If they have the Nintendo Pass, it's $20 a year.
Gotta get it. Gotta get it. That's cheaper than Game
Right?
Pass.
It literally is. Yeah.
Alright, well, Austin, what do you got for us?
You're good, boo.
For those hockey fans, got some. I wouldn't really say it's bad news. I mean, on the surface, it might look like bad
It's a
news.
little.
Unsettled.
Yes, unsettling, disheartening.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, you don't really, I don't understand the point.
Of why you
why
wouldn't do
not?
this.
Okay, let's just get to it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm about to tell you guys.
Shut up.
Oh, wait, there's
We're just
more.
gonna take this segment over.
But wait,
for
there's
it.
more. So NHL 21 won't be getting, for those like free fans that play it, but it won't be getting its own like release on the new next gen console. So the PS5, Xbox One X won't be getting its own edition, but it is, you can play it on them. It's got the forward compatibility
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And the reason why that they gave and why they aren't going to do like the next port compatibility is because they didn't want to waste the heavy resources involved in doing that. Is their direct quote. They'd rather focus on new features and innovation in the game.
I was like, they're just being cheap.
Yeah.
I mean,
Every other game, well, they probably just don't want to be like, we don't want to give you the free version of the upgrade for the
Smart
next gen.
delivery and
Yeah,
all that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, again, I'm not a developer, but if you would think they'd have to have a whole bunch of shit to like justify.
Why they're
doing
not
that.
doing
Well, yeah, it better be a long list because
Because you know these big developers, like the ones that do for like EA and stuff like that, you know they have probably access to like that technology.
See, that doesn't make sense though, because okay, so EA makes NHL, Madden.
well, yeah, aren't
all
other
those-
sports games doing
yeah,
the free upgrade?
They're all doing it.
So it's just NHL.
So not, but they're not
So
doing it.
NHL just isn't doing. They're just gonna keep it at.
Canadian league's not caving. They're like, nope, we want our money.
hey,
what?
Give us our dough, eh? But yeah, I mean that's their logic for it. They felt like it was too resource intensive, but it's like you said, every other game is doing.
Yeah,
Like all the
that's
sports
odd.
games.
Even though the games
Interesting.
EA is making. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Wow, that's. I wonder. I hope other games don't jump on that train because that sucks.
Yeah.
That's 100% not paying attention to your user base at all.
Exactly. You would use a lot. You would lose a lot of users if you're going to start making them pay for each upgrade.
For sure.
One, it takes a goddamn day and a half to get an upgrade
Well, yeah, of
done.
course.
Now I got to pay for it.
Yeah. That's
How big is the room you want me to sit on?
Well, I mean they're not even gonna release it separately to make you pay for it. They're just not releasing it at all for the next gen until next year's. So next year's NHL will be on next gen.
Oh,
It's
I
just
see what
this
you're saying.
year's.
Maybe they don't want to attempt to cannibalize other games that are possible. I don't see how that would happen because I mean it's hockey. That's like trying to like stop a hockey
Yeah.
season because football's coming in. Like it's not gonna happen. Well, you know what I mean? Like it's not gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
you have your fan bases,
Right.
on what? And most fan bases are okay with playing both or watching both. So that's odd. Like
Yeah.
it's not a new thing.
Well, it's the original release is coming in October. But yeah, I mean I just don't get why.
Hi, Kathy.
What?
It just popped up there. Like Matt Oltmans is watching. I was like,
Oh.
oh.
Quit talking shit about her!
Oh shit.
Well, she missed last week's episode.
I told her about it.
Kate said she might squash, so
Oh boy.
I'm not here.
Right?
Did you tell her you're not gonna be here?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a lot.
So why
funnier.
you hiding?
Right? Yeah. That'd be a lot funnier. You told her you're not going to be here. We're going live. Like,
You're not here!
Halfway through, he's like, "Hey, shit."
is this live?
But yeah, so I mean, they're releasing NHL 21 in October, so it's not gonna be on the next gen, but it is forward compatible, so you still be able to play it. It's just it might not have as good graphics.
Interesting.
enforcement of the gameplay or whatever. But
I mean, it probably would be terrible going from like Xbox One or PS4 to nothing because it's like the graphics are still pretty sensational. Like, it's just not gonna be in 4K.
native 4K.
Yeah,
60 FPS.
60 FPS.
But yeah, I mean, then they're gonna release a first look late August, kind of give everybody a sneak peek of what's going on. Hopefully, it's more than just a fucking trailer. And actually include some gameplay.
We'll get to that. In a
Oh
little
my
bit
god.
What thing? Yeah, but yeah, I mean that's about what I got.
Jared.
What's up next, Boo Thing?
So
Game
little
Nintendo Game Pass.
little update on the whole Dr. Disrespect thing.
Update.
Were you disrespected? Ooh. By the doctor. He put his finger in your butt without you knowing.
Oh boy. So anyway,
He's
So-
not a doctor.
to get off of Dr. Disrespect,
Actually, doctor.
He didn't have any plaques on his wall. Just a couple posters. It looked pretty legit.
He was about elbow deep before I realized that.
I thought I could taste the finger.
Sinners.
Alright.
All right. So to get off of Dr. Disrespect for just a second,
I don't want to hear about what your fantasies are.
That took me a minute to process it. I was like, what? Oh. All right, knock it off.
Okay.
Okay. So Spotify is apparently coming out with its own streaming like whole area, and they just signed what?
Nothing.
Oh.
Listening really
And,
intently.
Joe Rogan signed like $100 million deal with them. I hate all of this.
I was looking at the damn paper.
And so with Joe Rogan signing that deal, he doesn't start that until September on Spotify. Well, with Dr. Disrespect, they're saying that there's rumor that he might go to Spotify to stream because when he went away, one of his close friends posted something like, "You'll know in September what happened to Dr. Disrespect."
Dun, dun.
So,
Well,
with Spotify's thing starting in September,
Yeah.
people are making
that makes
that
sense.
connection.
I mean, it was either he was in trouble or he's doing something for the money.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's just. And I know he randomly had said something about. He had talked about like Joe Rogan's huge deal because it was $100 million that he got signed for. Which actually, if you do the math, he kind of got bent over. Like if you do the math on it, I know it sounds like a ton,
Yeah.
but over time, like he makes way more per episode being paid out.
Oh, sure.
I think he was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna take my $100 million right now, and because I mean they're not making it stop. It's just he has to stay Spotify. It's just an
Yeah.
exclusive
He can
thing.
only on
Yeah.
Spotify.
So I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, the dude just made himself $100 million talking to people.
Yeah.
So
I could bend over.
Doing what we're
Yeah, I'd be okay.
doing
for
what we're
$100
doing.
Like,
I'll
I'd be
take
okay,
$100 million,
like, putting my hands on the
Spotify.
wall, yeah.
You tell me how many likes it takes to bend over for $100 million.
Yeah.
You hear how much we talk about Game Pass?
Oh my
We'll turn to
God.
Spotify and give us that money.
It will happen.
Yeah.
I'm not even.
I mean, it's an interesting concept. Like I know, like Dr. Disrespect, he isn't like a. He's like a famous person, but he's not like on this like crazy like upper echelon of gaming. But it's
he's
just an
famous
interesting, yeah,
He's famous in the game.
yeah. He's a very
World.
niched down celebrity.
Yeah.
So, and I say that quotes loosely, but it's.
Well, you better be careful. I know some people that got a hard on for him.
I do. I mean, I get it. Like you consistently have 40,000 plus people watching you. Like I mean, that's an entire football stadium watching you every week.
I'd wear a mullet and some vipers.
Well, no, yeah. I wear. Speaking of,
Yeah.
I dress up like Kathy every week for that.
I used to think of this one douche that the day Dr. Disrespect got banned,
Yeah.
he threw on a toupee and a mustache with glasses and started streaming like that to look like Dr.
Like it, so people
You know,
click on
I
it,
think
get
yeah,
clicks.
I think I've seen like a TikTok of that guy. Too. He looks like just like him. Okay, not
Kinda
at all.
shitty
Yeah,
version.
like a shitty. It's like a
If
shitty
you went
Dollar
Dr.
Tree version of
Disrespect.
Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, exactly. The wish list. He's got the nipple clamps on underneath. Yeah,
But
it's
it kind of annoys me watching that. I mean, I'm not the biggest Dr. Disrespect fan in the world, but it's like you gotta be creative a little bit.
yeah.
Come up with your own brand.
Did people watch him more for his antics Are you streaming or is actual gameplay?
I think a mix
You
of
see,
both.
I think it's
it
mixed
can
with
be actual game. Okay, for me, it was never actual gameplay because the dude's only so-so.
Yeah, he's
Right.
not
That's what I'm
amazing.
saying.
Yeah. He's not amazing at the game. He's good, but I think he's only good because he plays 12 hours a goddamn day.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, eventually you do get good.
Wish
at
I
the
had
game.
that time.
Well, exactly.
Right.
Like, you know, eventually you do get that game. Like, you go in the game and you're getting wrecked by, like, 14, 15, 16-year-olds because, you know, when they're off school, they have, like, 8 hours of nothing to do but
Right.
play a game.
Yeah.
So
Thanks,
it's like, so it's like, eventually, over time, you get really good at the game when you have that amount of playing. So for me, it was his videos interacting with other streamers were always a million times better because he can definitely people feed off of him too and his reaction, feeding off other things that happen too. And like rage tages and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
when he's just screaming, like
Oh,
from being
yeah.
pissed off. Those are the funniest videos I will ever watch from him.
It makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's exactly
Oh
it.
my
Like,
God,
they
yeah.
post their highlights, and that's what you forget. It's like, oh, they've been streaming for 10 hours already, and they
They
finally
had, like,
got
3
2
of those
wins.
games.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like when we play for like an hour and don't get a win, it's like, well, I mean, our ratio's not there.
We
you
play
know?
for
Like,
we play
yeah,
for an
exactly.
hour a day, where they
Exactly.
play for 12.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So
Yeah.
there's that. I mean, hey, you know, eventually we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah.
Well, we will.
Yeah,
We
we
will.
will get there.
Stay tuned.
But yeah, that's all I got on the whole Dr. Disrespect front.
Awesome.
Spotify.
Yeah. Do you guys want to touch on what we watched last night, what we
Oh.
live streamed last night, and fill in Al? What what went down?
The disappointment.
So
Yes.
from what I saw, it was okay. So I'm not a Halo player. I never liked the game.
Fair enough. Strong opinion.
I'm well. Okay. I don't. So
That
like,
cost us
whether
viewers
it's
now.
a movie, TV show, game, video game, whatever, I'm not like a huge. I don't get too far off into fantasy kind of stuff.
I'm
like
the same way.
I'm a realist, quote unquote realistic kind of guy. So like Modern Warfare, obviously there's shit in there that's unrealistic.
Oh,
But people sliding around constantly.
yeah, jumping and shooting.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. So,
Anyway.
yeah, before we get too far into it, what we're talking about is the Xbox Game Showcase that we live streamed last night. We did a live react video of it. Check that out on our
Check it
page. It was pretty funny to watch. We made it funny
It
because
was that funny.
it was
Yes.
actually kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it was
What? Grapple hooks? What?
Yeah, right. Oh yeah.
You guys kept saying, does this guy even know how to use a controller?
Yeah.
What? Did you see his movement? He was like,
It was,
okay, I got this.
Can you even aim out way down sights?
I was like,
I
Not
don't
in
think
Halo.
not in Halo.
you
yeah,
can
Halo,
only
you
do
don't
sniper.
aim down sights. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's not doing it. But anyway,
So yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the Xbox Game Showcase. A few things they revealed last night. There was only like 2 or 3 that kind of piqued my interest last night.
Yeah.
Halo, it piqued an interest because it's Halo. That's about
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
the graphics are
one
insane.
Yeah.
That we've
Oh, I
seen
should've
them.
Oh yeah. They
Oh, yeah,
they
that's
revealed like
Yeah,
30.
it was like
oh really?
Yeah.
it was like an hour long like showcase of.
Oh wow.
And they revealed the most about Halo. Like we actually seen seen a bit of a trailer. We
Got to see
seen
gameplay.
the gameplay.
Mhm.
All this other shit was like a 30-second trailer that didn't tell you
It
anything.
was just all cinematic trailers.
Yeah,
Didn't tell you
that was the
anything about
biggest
the games.
thing. I mean, the only one where we decided to do actual gameplay was that Psychonauts one with Jack Black.
Yeah, that was
And
trippy.
I mean,
Whatever drugs
See,
you
that's,
on.
that's what I don't like about video game trailers. Unless
Mhm.
there's gameplay in it, like the trailer does not. Someone will
Well,
be like,
that's
"Oh,
exactly
dude,
it.
check out this trailer for this game. It looks awesome." I'm like, "What is
Yeah.
the gameplay?"
Well,
look
yeah,
like? That's
yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
gonna judge my
yeah,
opinion on. You know,
that's exactly how we were the whole night. We were like, okay, I mean, this is cool, but what the hell do you do in the game?
right?
Like, especially that Everwild one, I think was the biggest one for me. That
Oh,
was like
yeah.
the deer and the
Yep.
druids, and we don't actually know what the hell was going on with
Yeah.
the game. Like, it looked, I guess graphics wise, it looked okay. I mean, the whole thing's like strong.
Kind
It's
of
not
looked
like
like Breath of the Wild or
yeah, kind
Wind
of like
Waker
it's
kind of thing.
it's not like a realistic
It's like
like
cartoony.
FPS. Yeah, it's more cartoony.
Oh,
like
gotcha.
it's just the artist was just really goddamn good
Yeah.
at the game.
Yeah.
I don't think it has much to do with a next gen engine
Yeah.
for games compared to how well the artist drew.
Yeah. 'Cause I was
That
gonna
whole
say,
thing.
I feel like they could have got a similar game on this gen, so it really did.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's they must have some kind of, but we didn't see gameplay,
Yeah.
so it's hard
Just
to
trailer.
yeah, it's hard to distinguish what processing power would be needed for that game to render it in the quality they showed us. Showing Halo Infinite in the quality they showed us was actual gameplay that looked really good.
They did look
Which
really
The
good.
quality of
Yeah.
the graphics, that
Yeah.
looked, that was the coolest part about it. I was like,
Yes.
holy
Well, and
crap.
looking off in the distance and actually seeing unique stuff.
Yes.
Instead of just like some.
Like
Yeah.
blurry kind of.
Yeah, I saw render distance. I know is a huge. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Render distance is a huge thing in games. That's an issue. So for that one to look as well as it did for that far, like I mean, Skyrim
That
has
looked
kind of
great.
touched basis on render distance and how like far off in the distance you can look.
Mhm.
And I know some games you can tone the render distance down for if you don't have the greatest. It's more PC stuff, I guess. If you don't have the greatest PC setup, you can tone down render distance to beef up the FPS you get.
Yeah.
On console, I don't think that's so much of an issue, but
No.
we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw a comparison today of the Master Chief collection that was released in 2011 compared to this, and the difference in it is
That's
Oh, I'm
it's
sure.
mind-blowing.
I'm sure.
It's crazy.
It looked ridiculously good, but that was it.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, okay, you know, like,
That's where I'm at. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
like,
the game
it-
looks
it-
great, but nah.
yeah, like, it looked good. I'll probably tear into it only because Halo's available on PC now.
It's on Game Pass. I might try it.
It is on Game Pass.
all games that were announced will be on Game Pass.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
It's Christmas.
And
Merry
you have Game
Christmas.
Pass. It's free, right? Yeah.
What's it?
They don't even. You don't even pay for it. Yeah, it's all on Game Pass. So
Yeah,
free.
it's all
Love
on Game
it.
You
Pass.
just have to pay for Game Pass.
Game
Yeah.
Pass.
Hello? God bless you.
I think I shared
Yeah,
it.
just gotta pay for Game Pass.
Right. That the other game that looked weird but good was that State of Decay 2, the one with the deer. I'm sorry, yeah, State of Decay 3.
But again, we didn't even say the gameplay.
No,
No.
it was a cinematic. I mean, the cinematic looked wild. Like it zoomed in on that wolf, and the
We
deer
played,
was
me
eating
and
the
you
wolf.
played two
Yeah,
for a little bit.
And I downloaded it simply because of the trailer.
Yeah,
That was zero gameplay, and I was like, this game.
yeah.
I
It was
did not
not.
like that
It was
game.
not that great.
Mhm.
I did not like
I mean, I get it. They probably like Microsoft was like, okay, game developers, like what I said last night in the live react, like, okay, send us your best 20-second clip of your game you're working on.
Yeah.
So I get it, but it's like, you gotta like sneak in some gameplay. In there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on.
And that to me is a bigger seller because, like Al just said, it's like I think people have been bit by good-looking cinematic
Yeah.
before, where they'll buy a game and it's just
Yeah.
like
I think,
I don't want to play this.
What is
Yeah.
this?
yeah, I think like veteran gamers,
Do their research.
yeah, and can tell will be like, okay, this is a cinematic. This isn't going to be the game. Like this isn't.
not me.
Yeah. yeah.
L sees the trailer. Download.
All I gotta have
This looks like
shit. No, I mean, and not so much that. It's more like when we're watching those releases, like we already right off the bat we're like, okay, if the gameplay looks like this, that's going to be different. Like I said it right away in the Halo one. I was like, actually, for gameplay, this looks fantastic, and it did. Destiny looked interesting.
Yeah.
That like
That's
breath,
gonna be free.
like breath light or whatever it is,
The-
like light of breath, whatever some goddamn.
It's like beyond.
yeah, like
Beyond light.
light. Thank
Beyond
you.
light.
Beyond light. Yeah.
We got there.
Beyond light.
We
Yeah, we
got
got
there.
there. We wrote it down. You're really.
Teamwork makes the dream work, guys.
What it's like to chew 5 gum. Yeah. That Psychonauts though.
That was trippy.
That was,
That was something.
you know,
Thumbs
they're
up,
like,
thumbs down, what do you
well,
got?
I mean, and Jack Black's
I don't
singing in
know.
it, so
Yeah.
it,
So that
already
was-
it has some good stuff.
It's already got me
yeah,
there.
right? Yeah.
It's already got
What Jared made a good comparison. You seen Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny?
Yes.
You remember
When he was
like
on
when he,
shrooms, we ate the mushrooms, and he was on a trip with Bigfoot.
I don't remember, but that sounds hilarious.
But it
That-
all
the whole game.
hallucinated it. Like
the whole game.
Yeah.
it looked like they
It
ate a
looked
bag
fun.
of
We were like,
shrooms
What
before
if
they
you
made
eat
that
a
game.
bag of shrooms and then play that game?
I pray for your soul.
Good luck.
Because I felt like I had eaten a bag of shrooms.
That we
Yeah.
condone the eating of shrooms.
Yeah.
That was the
don't.
second week in the row we've introduced drugs into the show.
I think that's why Rachel specified kid friendly.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait, what was last? No, never mind.
Yeah.
If you want to know, tune in last week.
Ooh,
It's on YouTube and
transition.
Facebook.
Thanks, Al.
What?
That was a good transition.
Yeah, were you not watching last week?
Ooh.
Nah.
Itchy.
I am hurt. I am hurt.
To the core. Right?
It happens. All right. It
What else?
Yeah, it's just beer.
I mean, I found out more because like one of the games, one of the Warhammer game that was shown in the dark room, and
Oh yeah.
So
the Dark Tide.
yeah, that basically is just because with Warhammer universe, there's like the more old world.
Oh, I thought you just.
There's all these.
I tried to drink it too fast and I went down the wrong pipe. I was like, hold it. Don't let it out.
But it has like a more medieval type, like kind of like what I've been playing now with Warhammer.
Are they using guns?
I'm getting to that.
Okay, I was like, wait, you said more medieval. They were using like machine guns and had futuristic armor.
But they have like two different kind of like main like stories they roll with. Like one's more the medieval type kind of stuff, and then the other is called 40K, so it's more futuristic, like we've seen there.
Oh, okay.
So right now they have a Vermintide and Vermintide 2. So this is supposed to be like Vermintide just in the 40K part. So
Interessante.
it kind of gave at least me more of an idea of what the game would be like, which Vermintide isn't a bad game. I don't know if you guys.
I dabbled a little bit in it. I don't know why I dabbled in it.
Carl.
Because it was on Game Pass. On the Game Pass. I know. That's where I find a lot of games.
Yeah, we know. That's how you pay bills too.
I go.
He's got that Xbox money coming
Seriously,
in.
like once a week.
Xbox money money.
Out.
But yeah, it's not a bad game, but it's kind of almost like a mindless slaughter in a way. I mean, I say mindless, but there's some thinking you got to do with it, so it's a strategy. But it's just a bunch of enemies coming at you, you got to kill them. But so I'm guessing instead of like the Ratman that is Vermintide, it's probably going to be more chaos influence because I don't think in the 40K universe they have this game in which it's the Vermintide. So.
What do you guys think of that? What is it? Avowed?
Oh yes.
I like to think of Avowed.
It
Just tune in.
That was the one we thought was crazy.
I did not catch that one.
No, this is the one that was the arrow.
that one kind of had like an ESO feel.
Yeah, like Elder
But
Scrolls.
that's just
So
a
it's not
cinematic.
been released for like 10 years?
Yeah, no kidding. That's not Fable. And it will also take 10 years to play, right? Yeah. The one you're thinking of was that Crossfire X.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
gonna be Crisis, and I was like, okay, this doesn't look like Crisis at all. Like, there's no the whole basis of Crisis is the mech suit. Yeah, but it's like an overall full thing. But the one he like turned on like that invisibility, I was like, oh damn, yeah, this might be.
This might be
Crisis.
Crisis.
Because I was about to be like, I'm good thing it's on console because ain't no PC running this game. What that Crossfire one was the one we were just talking about. The Avowed one. Yes.
That looked.
It looked like ESO kind of meets. What's that one? Lord of the Rings game. The something in Mordor, where you play it.
Oh, Shadow.
Shadow of Mordor. It kind of looks like.
Well, if we see
Exactly.
gameplay, we could further.
Well, yeah, we saw an arrow flying through all the goddamn.
Well, I mean, you saw like the first person view of him picking up his sword and then started eating magic.
But is that actually gameplay or is that just part of the trailer?
Who knows?
So
Who
we're just kind of left in like the fuck Microsoft.
Yeah.
Well, I guess,
yeah.
do we blame
Obsidian.
Microsoft or do we blame
Obsidian's the one who made it. Obsidian made that Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
And they were like
Didn't they do a
original-
release on that too?
Yeah.
Outer Worlds?
They did.
showed
Expansion. Yeah.
Expansion. Oh,
What's the game? Because we kept saying the name of it.
The Gunk.
No.
Yeah, there's a game called The Gunk.
You're sucking up shit.
What are you, a piece of gum and you roll around New York City?
You like suck up like tar.
Yeah, like a vacuum.
It's like-
You're like,
Yeah.
Sounds like my lungs.
But what was the game for the Outer Worlds? It was Gorgon. Gorgon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Gorgonites.
Sure, the Gorgonites.
Thank you, Alan. Oh man. The big reveal at the end.
Fable.
Fable.
Where that fairy got her part box.
Oh my god, by the frog.
Yeah.
She's literally smelling a flower, and all of a sudden you just see it like zoom up on her face. She's like,
Just,
and then she's here by a frog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
Not every story has a happy ending.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like tongue.
oh, Fable is
part
a
Tongue
great.
punching fart boxes. Literally by that point, I was like, okay, if this fairy doesn't get shot out of the sky by the bullet, this release is dumb. Like, I was like, I need a realistic FPS.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah.
it didn't happen.
No.
You know? I was like, man.
No, it doesn't sound like it. Toad got his rocks
Yeah.
off.
No, Fable's a great franchise.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. It's
Probably in high school, Fable 2. That was the last time anybody played any
Fable
Fable
2 is from when we were in high school.
then
now.
Fable
Fable
3.
Fable 3 was high school. Fable 2 was
released
like
in
was like sixth
The
grade.
last Fable was released on
So
the
is it like
360.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider where it's like really pointy boobs?
No.
No.
And then it falls and it just goes.
Not that far.
Not that bad.
Right? Not that long ago.
Because it's still like what PS2, 360.
It's an Xbox exclusive.
I'm sorry, same genre.
Yeah, Fable 1 came out on the original Xbox, then 2 and 3 came out on the 360.
That's what I thought. So yeah, the graphics were a little bit better than.
I will never forget. What was that? PS? Probably original place.
Original
PlayStation that Lara Croft
yeah.
Tomb Raider
Which
came
is not
out.
like the.
I mean,
Pyramids.
it looks like the pyramids of Gaza on her chest.
Those triangle tits.
I thought it was 64.
No, I don't think so. I think it was PlayStation.
Oh.
Yeah, never gamer. I'm still a noob. I play like once every 3 years until the Xbox dies, and then I wait for Jared to get rid of one.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's happened twice.
Yeah.
It has.
I got one laying around. I'm like, what?
That's an Xbox game later now. I was like, I gotta pay for this new console now.
Yep. See? It's a great circle. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
It's a circle.
I'm enjoying it.
You guys got anything else you want to touch on the Xbox a bit?
I don't think so. It was.
I was disappointed overall.
Yeah, overall, I was.
I felt like I wasted an hour of my life.
Yeah, it's pretty anticlimactic. Like, I was like, Forza looked good.
Forza did look good.
Forza.
No, they didn't have a number. I specifically said that. I was like, oh, they just got rid of the number.
Right, it's just called Forza Motorsport.
Yeah, I was like, wasn't that the first one?
See if these get it.
Wasn't that before too?
Well, it's,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, because it's getting updated beyond the new
CFDs.
console. Be the native
It's getting
like,
updated for the new
Yeah.
consoles.
Ooh, that would be super interesting. See, if I was gonna play a game on console again, it would probably be that one on like big ass like 4K TV.
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
I remember talking about that the last time I was on the show, and it was a great game.
It
The
is.
graphics are
It is.
so awesome.
Yeah.
Imagine when it gets upgraded, how even more real.
I'm
I'm
Is
gonna
it
start
playing
getting
on
sprayed
PC?
by the water on my TV.
But hang on though, like the water looks fantastic. The ships look great. I don't want them to take the cartoony
No,
like
No.
looks from
Yeah.
the
I don't
like
think
pirates
they're
and
ever
shit.
Yeah.
no, I don't
I
think
don't.
they will.
I hope they don't get too realistic with it.
No.
But
I think that's just like Rare's style, like how
Yeah.
they do stuff. Because
Because they did
when it popped up,
Banjo-Kazooie,
yeah,
they
yeah.
did-
When it popped up,
oh, okay.
when it popped up, Rare was for what game was that? When it popped up Rare, and we were like, oh, Sea of Thieves. But it didn't end up being that in the release.
Was it that one?
Was it Everwild?
No, was it Grounded? The one where you're little?
Yes. Grounded. Which that was interesting. I like
Yeah.
the concept of it. I
That was just
guess.
terrifying.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was-
good
yeah.
about it. Being a little kid and getting eaten by a
Yeah,
fucking
you're
spider.
basically so. Yeah,
It's
so
like
how-
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
even
you're
like that
around the yard.
now.
Yeah. So like how Grounded works is you're super small. You're in
Backyard
someone's
or
backyard.
something.
Yeah, a backyard. And like obviously like ants and spiders and all that crap are the creatures you have to fight up against. But then you have to like you have the option like to get like materials and like build
I
up
think I remember this
stuff.
game
Yeah.
somehow.
It's
We're
like it's like Ark meets your backyard.
Yeah.
Honey,
it was
Shrunk the
interesting.
Kids.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very much interesting. Interesting much.
Interesting game
Very
pass.
Guys, was this interesting?
It was.
It was a little
Awesome.
interesting. All right, well, that is it for the Xbox event. Austin, do you want to tell us about our...
I sure do, there, friend.
Giveaway.
We talked about it last week and kind of mentioned something last night at the end of this live stream. We still got our giveaway going on until August 1st with Grim River Studios. Our friend Carl Williams gave us a $150 gift certificate. So for one of you fine folks to win we have an entering into a giveaway. We have a post on our page. You want to go ahead and like that, share it, and tag free friend.
Free Game Pass friends, right?
Yeah. 3 friends will get you entered in there. Currently, we have, last I looked, 160 entries.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
into it.
It's
So
getting there.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
Appreciate the lights.
Yeah. Check out Carl's page too.
Yeah,
River
great work.
Tattoos,
Great work. He
Facebook,
does
posts his
great
highlights on Instagram. Amazing.
I personally don't have any tattoos done by Carl, but I've seen a lot of his work done.
Yeah. Recommend.
Fantastic
He's a-
artist.
yeah,
He's really
awesome
good at what he
artist.
does. So
Yes.
make sure you check his page out.
Really
And
appreciate
do what
the
Austin
support.
told
Yeah.
you to do to get
Right. Right.
that
Because
is beautiful.
I
thing
really
right
wanted
here.
a tattoo done
Right?
by Carl, so I did it.
That, and I mean, if you want to show us love on our other platforms as well, might may or may not give you some additional entries for doing that as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
Gotta be politically correct with that with Facebook, but you know.
Yes. Oh my
It's
goodness.
on the post.
I
Yeah.
read it.
I don't think you
Kidding.
did.
See, oh boy, that was the process.
You gotta be really political with the post. when
Facebook,
it comes to
yeah, Facebook doesn't like a whole lot of posts. A lot of
So-
stuff you can do. So we appreciate. Hopefully, it's not too many crazy workarounds for people. Hopefully, it's easy enough, straightforward. I'm
But-
sure you guys have all done giveaways. You know how it works.
But I mean, just liking that post, sharing it, gives you 3 entries right then and
Perfect.
there. So that if you just if that's all you want to do, fine. We appreciate it. We appreciate any
Yes.
and all love.
For
But that'll get you entered right now. Like I said, it's about 160, and we'll do August 1st. We'll do the drawing, and hopefully, if he's available, Carl even graces presents and to do the
Nice.
drawing.
I did reach out to him. He did say he had to work, but we'll see.
Well, some lucky person's already getting their tattoo, so we understand if you can't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead, look for that post on our page, give it a like. We'll get you in there, and
And make sure you get the right post.
yes,
Make sure it's the one that has all the shares and the likes and stuff, because it's
it's
harder.
easier for us.
It's easier for us to track.
Oh,
But
oh
we'll,
yeah. It should be just pinned on the top of our page.
yeah,
It should be
we'll check.
pretty easy.
We,
Yeah.
we just don't want you to fall through the cracks
I
and
hope
lose
I-
out on it.
Yeah.
I did that on another giveaway once that my buddy was running. It was like
Yeah.
for a free. He does like. I wish I could name drop him right now.
Right.
Sorry, dude. But it was like for a free gun or something. And I was like, oh yeah. Thought I did everything correctly, and I was like, and there was like 5 people in the drawing, so I was like, my chances are pretty damn.
Yeah.
And then I was like, my name wasn't even in the like list, or like they did like one of them spinning wheels. And I was like,
yeah.
my name wasn't on there. He's like, you didn't do it right. Like,
Thanks for
You're
the heads
kidding
up,
me.
boss.
Yeah.
you're kidding me. So yeah, make sure you do it correct.
Yeah, for sure.
which to the nature of our giveaway, we won't have one of those nice spinning wheels. We're just gonna go.
We're gonna
old
chop them
fashioned.
all up, put them in
We're
a
doing it
bowl,
old school because we figured that would be a lot more fun than
That's
It's
what
like a
here's my
digital-
cooking a wheel.
right.
That well, that way we know that way for all intents and purposes, you can tell it's fair and square. We don't have any real
Facts
sayings
or anything in it.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah. I'll only have my name in there about 300 times. So.
Yeah, so
We should be fine. We can
Yeah,
just wade
yeah.
through, and mine will be the red piece of paper, not the white one. We're just gonna say real quick some of the new games and releases that came out this week. On July 20th for the PC, we have Into the Radius. Also, July 21st for the PC, Golftopia. I need me a good golf game. Okay, I haven't had a good game since Rory McIlroy.
yeah.
That was a fantastic.
No Tiger Woods.
Well,
It's the newer
yeah,
one.
yeah, the newer, yeah. Tiger
Oh.
Woods isn't on the main anymore.
Oh,
Rory,
he's done.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
I
that's
mean,
what happens when-
after all that stuff, you know.
when you have one wild night.
Right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Delete
Without
the
the
text.
cocaine.
My wife's on to us. Delete the text. Also, July 21st on all consoles, Rock of Ages 3, Make and Break. PC, Xbox, and Switch for July 23rd. We have Carry On.
Have you guys seen that?
No, it looked
Carry On?
pretty graphic.
Well, yeah,
Carry
it
On.
looks pretty brutal.
I was gonna say, I was like, it looked pretty
Well,
gnarly.
Yeah.
Just with that.
Well, just with the
I
name,
think
yeah,
that-
I was like,
yeah.
oh god. July 23rd on PC, so yesterday.
I was gonna say, was that yesterday?
Yeah,
or was that
literally.
2021?
PC, PS4, and Xbox, we have Dying Light Hellraid DLC. So for you people already playing it on those consoles, you have a little bit extra stuff to do. On the PC, we have Roki. Croquet. Do I have to roll the O?
Sounds like
Roki.
Yeah, saying with how they're doing the O with the little dots on top of it. Yeah, I think it's like Norwegian or something, Viking or something like that.
Oh, I like it. I like that. You put a little swagger on. You changed your accent for a little razzle dazzle.
See, I try not to keep my accent changed too long because I feel like I get thrown into like something random like Irish or something.
Great.
like
Now we
that.
have to change the language off English. Now
Why
we're
does
supposed to
everyone
be.
keep saying I sound like a leprechaun?
You do. So we aren't doing a draft this week.
Nope. Do you guys want to know the results of last week's, or do you
Of
want to wait
course.
till next?
Well, yeah.
No, go ahead and
Okay.
tell me if I won.
Because I actually didn't look yet, so give me a moment.
Wait, was last week the one?
Last week was the couch games.
Where no one picked GoldenEye?
No.
I said it like four times. You're like, how did nobody pick Golden? I was like, bro,
Well,
we did.
I was sitting there watching it on my phone, and then I messaged, or I commented that, and then you guys were just like, "False! He did it!" Started yelling at me. I was like, "Ah!" Threw my phone. Like, I'm sorry. Stop yelling at me. Jesus Christ.
All right, let me find it here. Sorry about that.
But yes, I hope you won, because I was like,
forgot to look.
if no one says this, I'm gonna be so angry.
Yes, I got you. Right, here you go. Hold on, let me get
let me get a quick vote in for me.
Oh shoot!
DDR.
You have to vote for one to
See the results?
Okay, so I'll just minus one off of me.
Watermelon sugar. High.
Why can't I go to the results?
Watermelon sugar. High.
Fucking amateur.
There we go. So I still got a minus. Oh, we got a lot of. We got 18 participants.
That's such horse shit. That is.
So minus one off mine.
What?
Matt got 1 vote. Austin got 8, and I had 9.
Dude, don't tell me. He's on that box going in to vote for him.
The last time I checked, Matt was at 1. I was at like 3.
First of all, you uncultured swines, Dance Dance Revolution's fantastic.
That was.
I'm upset with GoldenEye.
Yeah, last time
I'm sorry,
you were in the
I
lead
feel
by like
so
3
bad for
votes.
Fuck this shit.
Well,
the river's right down the street.
Right.
I'll go with you.
God.
Man, I can't believe. Hey, see if I post a live stream of me doing Dance Dance Revolution for you guys.
But like, okay,
Okay,
so
okay,
Dance
okay.
Dance Revolution, like, that was the first like super interactive game with like a whole thing. I remember when
dance pad?
Yeah. I never moved my feet so fast in my life.
I always think of Jim Carrey and Yes Man.
Yes, man.
Oh yes, thanks on me.
As he falls off of it.
When he makes out with that chick.
Yeah.
I don't remember having any gum. Was
Chewing gum before.
Being a pretty girl in the fall.
That is so sweet.
Yeah.
What's up next?
All right. Well, so we're not going to do a draft, but we did have a question/discussion topic from our community group. Mitch Splinter wrote in, and he asks, having a debate with the guys I play Warzone with, in your opinion, what is better? Consistently getting 10 plus kills a game but not winning, or getting 3 to 4 kills and catching that dub?
I'm gonna go first. Okay. I like wins. And I also like. I like the like super fast rush kill. That's fun, but I suck at it.
That's
But I like. I feel that part of me likes like being stealthy and working working the outside of a map and trapping people and like you fucking idiot, right on. But to each your own. I both are cool, but I prefer the stealth.
Yeah. We definitely get more excited when we get a win, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, we had that one game where I had 15 kills, and I was like, felt okay about that game.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like...
I'm on
How
the
many did the rest of your team have?
Well, I mean, okay.
I think the closest person had 5. I didn't think it was me.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on your approach for it. I mean, I guess that's with everything. That's a super general answer. But it's what for me, it's what I feel like using.
Right.
If I feel like running around, I'll use my, like real sweaty, like MP5, like AR class. If I run around kind of a lot too, with even my sniper class. So I guess it's whatever. I like moving too a lot. I understand there's scenarios where you do have to be chill and relax and be boring, I guess. For stream, yeah. If you're going for content, obviously, no one wants to watch you for 45 minutes. Because that's literally how long some games can be.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there playing circle, doing that, not
Sucks
doing
to get shot in
anything.
the ass too.
Well, and that's exactly it. So it's kind of like it's kind of just based on if you would be okay with hanging out doing the slow game for like 35, 40 minutes and not getting a win.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be annoying as hell for me.
Right.
Like, I'd be like, wow, that is 100% time wasted.
Right.
Like,
Right.
So
Yeah, in my opinion, I would rather. I like the fast pace.
yeah,
I want to just keep
yeah,
going.
definitely.
and-
Well, yeah, if I die, whatever, I start a new game.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just keep going. And now, especially since they did the update, we have to play again option. That's nice. You don't have to go all the way back to the lobby and load that crap in.
Yeah.
Like, that's ideal. But like an express option, they're just like, run it.
And like to your pushing fast pace, I feel like you get better at the game by doing that.
Oh, yeah.
You do.
I like
Well,
again, I like the sneaky operations too, but if you push, you only get better. So.
Well, yeah, I think we
That's why
talked
I
about
like
that. Yeah, I
both.
think we definitely talked about that in the last episode you were on too,
Yeah.
where it's, you can only get better with doing hot drops and
Yeah.
doing all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But just our opinion.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my opinion.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
your opinion
our
don't matter,
opinion. I'm
honestly,
sorry.
so-
Yeah.
Is that a short term?
No, it wasn't. Sorry.
It kind of depends on my mood, because there are games like, just like those games where, unfortunately you weren't there, but those games we were doing where I was running around with the fucking riot shield,
Yes.
just like jumping
Okay.
around. Like, I was having fun.
Yeah,
I didn't
doing
get
funny
too
shit
shits
like
about
that's a
that.
good time. Yeah, doing funny shit like that's a good time. I definitely think if you're just like shooting for content or just trying to have a good time. First of all, you end up doing better. I don't know how it works like that, but when you're not super, I think it's just you're not super tense.
Right.
You're just chill. It's just fun.
Having
Like we've
fun.
been playing long enough to where it'll just the movement will be there.
Right.
Like you know how to use a controller, or in our case, move a mouse. We know where it needs to be. So
Some people get sick by watching us move our mouses.
Oh my god, I cannot spectate you guys. Like,
every time I watch you, I'm like, yeah, okay, he's right there. Okay, I'm moving fine.
Everyone else watching you right.
Danny did that yesterday. All you could hear on the mic was. What is going on with you, Danny?
Like
I'm just
that
watching
knife
that.
command,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where I was just like, where it was like the fisticuffs and I had the throwing knife. And it
Oh,
was
that
like,
was a really good one. You just like, snap right to it. I was like,
the guy was running this way and it was just like,
oh yeah.
and it was just like,
You definitely see that more on PC plays where it takes time to catch up. Like you can almost curve stuff more on
Yeah.
PC just because I don't know how to explain it. And then the other way, it's just like the mouse
Nobody
flicks and it catches it differently
Yeah.
than the thumbstick flicking.
I feel like I wonder. Not gonna get into it.
Yeah.
I feel like your
like
mouse is more
CFDs, you're trying to
sensitive.
move that fucking cannon, you're just like,
Yes, there are definitely downfalls. When we play Sea of Thieves, it's literally I have to move the mouse a full 4 times
like,
to
like
get
this
it
is my
to go.
mouse.
It's literally this is how slow the cannon moves. It's like I'm like, wow,
So let's play Sea of Thieves.
right?
I
But-
feel better.
But yeah, mine, it just depends on the mood I'm in. If, like, don't get me wrong, great kills are always great to see those, like, high kill numbers, but, like, I feel like also, like, I remember the one time I led us in kills, and it felt like one of those moments from Will Ferrell and Old School, where he did the speech, where it's just like, after it was done, I'm like, I don't remember how I got all those kills.
Oh yeah.
I think I blocked out for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, especially with us, like recording videos, we try to go for different stuff, so it's not boring. I guess is
Yeah.
literally
Of course.
my approach to all of it. Is like if I'm gonna play it, I guess I'm going for kills. For me, I guess is
Gotta keep it
my
entertaining.
final. Yeah, not even before we were streaming.
Yeah.
That's just my play style. It kills me way more than I get kills. So, 10 out of 10 don't recommend it. But like,
I guess if I got to pick one or the other, though, I guess a definite answer for it, I'd say it's the win because, like I said, I had tons of fun running around with that riot shield, like jumping in front of you guys. and
definitely.
Yeah.
that wasn't translating to kills, even though I remember the couple people I did kill, where you get the death cam and they're like, "This fucking asshole is just hitting me with a goddamn riot shield."
Yes. Death comms complete my soul.
Yeah.
Like if you're not running in-game audio just for that,
You're doing yourself
a
a disservice.
genuine disservice. Because it is so funny. Like the people that just freak out, like you get a killer, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess definite answer.
I wanted to do it.
What? The next part?
Yeah.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Cool. Thanks, bud.
So there's a part 2 to this question.
Yeah. Second part of Mitch Splinter's question
Splinter.
is: do you guys chase the metas, or do your own builds?
Do you want to say like
The
standard?
mainstream.
The
Yeah.
standard.
Oh, what the big
like
YouTubers use,
What the big streamers use.
The game, the guns that will get you kills every time,
Sure.
like kind of thing.
I like my own builds. You know, I get comfortable with what I use, and I play the game to have fun, so I'm doing what I'm doing.
Jared.
Well, I mean, the meta right now is what, like the Bruin and the HDR for sniper.
They
and
probably
LMG?
switched to car.
The
No,
car.
I bet it's
Well,
Bruin
now.
Well, actually, I think now for current stuff, I think it's Bruin and FAL because the FAL
Oh, I did see that.
broken right
Which
now.
I mean, right now,
It's-
I'm using the PKM and the
Right.
car.
Dude, PKM's way better than the Bruin.
That's an
I think.
OG.
Yeah,
You like it?
It's the
Oh.
first one you get too.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You throw the monolithic
Rips?
suppressor on there, and
Is it just like it shoots hard or like
it doesn't
It,
move.
it doesn't
It's-
move. It,
doesn't-
shreds
there's no
vehicles.
recoil. Yeah,
And if you get the right attachments on it, it
Yeah.
doesn't take forever to pull it up and
Yeah,
aim.
for sure.
Ah, okay.
That's
I did not know that.
But to get it leveled up fast,
You gotta play
Oh, yeah.
multiplayer.
yeah.
Oh my god, you mean the slideshow?
Last time I played multiplayer, I had 3 games
No
in a
pun
row
intended.
with 50+ kills.
Nice.
How many
There you go. There you go. There you
And
go.
my K to D was
Gated D.
2.
I can't play with King TDD, not your TDD.
Oh man! Jezebel! She came in and had me up on home.
My K to D.
My K to D was 2+. But yeah, it was above 2, so
Nice.
I had some
Nice.
pretty good multiplayer games, but
Got some meters. Nice.
So,
Okay.
own builds? Jared, what's your
I do own builds.
Own builds?
Yeah. Occasionally I'll go to the meta, but I usually end up going back to what
I definitely, I feel that. I definitely have meta builds. Like, I do have the Grau MP5 class, and I think that will always be, like, top 2 or 2 to 3 meta. Like, I don't see that changing unless they completely just, like, it doesn't even shoot bullets anymore. Kind of thing. Like, it's,
just don't shoot.
it just doesn't move. Like, and
it's a paintball gun?
Yeah.
What the hell?
yeah, it's just such a good setup. It covers every scenario because that Growl will do long range and MP5 it just melts at close range. So it's like okay. I do my own builds though because
Doo doo.
I do my own builds because sometimes I just like changing it up. Like I actually really enjoy the P90 for an SMG.
Yeah, I love it.
P90 or Mini Uzi. Mini Uzi kind of the spray pattern's a little not so much spray pattern, but bullet dispersion.
Yeah.
It kind of gets a little wild. Anything over like 15 meters, it's like you're shooting like a shotgun round, just like buckshot.
I feel like a sniper is using that every time I get killed by it though. Like they'll be across the map and they're just like at hit, and I'm dead. It's just like
Didn't you roll with the? I mean, like I still use the MP7 a lot.
Oh yeah.
You know, you like the P90 more than the MP7?
No.
Oh.
No, I just like it just for
Oh.
the conversation. Yeah.
Sounds good.
No, I definitely don't.
I was gonna say that MP7, that thing just it rips.
I do like the MP5 more than the MP7.
Really?
And that's
I like the Vector more.
Vector,
I
never
like it,
did.
but I hate
that 40.
that clip.
Yeah.
You gotta get the 40 round.
But it's just getting to that point though because it's just like I can't tell how many times where it's just like 2 guys are in front of me. I down the one guy and then it's like the bolts are gone. I'm like,
You either have to do the 40 clip or you have to do the 12 round like super bullets.
Yeah, I have all the fixings for that gun, and I still don't like it. Like,
Yeah, beans,
It's-
greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
But it's nice because if you put a certain barrel on that, you automatically get that.
yes,
the
yeah, that like
ZLR.
ZLR. Oh,
barrel.
it's the second. There's only 2 options. It's
Yeah.
the second one.
So you essentially get 6 attachments on the gun.
Yes.
So yeah. Well, anybody else got anything else to add on that question?
I guess my thoughts on it.
Yeah,
I kind of do.
It happened the second
I'll
time.
leave.
That's not a short jump, right? I was just like hold up a sign like, guys, I'm here still.
Replacement.
Making applications.
Hold on, I'm making the sign right now for you guys.
I'm here.
But I do. Honestly, I just kind of do my own builds. Like when you guys are just talking about what guns you're liking, I'll just quickly make
Sure.
like a little build that I like the looks
Yep.
of it, and I'll roll with that and just see how it goes.
Even if I use the meta, I do always change up my attachments because the one attachment I can't not use is the Commando foregrip. I think it handles recoil way better and brings it to like.
See, and I like the Ranger.
The Ranger, it makes it so the recoil is just up. So if you can handle that, that's fine.
I
The
don't know if it's the
Commando,
Ranger or the Operator.
I think you're thinking of the operator. So I think that's lower.
The range is the very last. Yeah. So, and then like there's the Merc foregrip, which is decent on LMGs, or actually the Merc foregrip would probably be really good on the Vector, on the Fennec. On the Fennec. Yeah, because especially if you have that longer barrel, so it keeps the bullet pattern tighter. If you put the Merc foregrip on there, you won't even have to aim down the sight. It'll just, because you put laser on it too, right?
Yeah.
Switch it to the 5 milliwatt one, you won't even have to aim down the sight.
Yeah.
Just
Interesting.
Something,
just a little
something to
just a little-
try.
yeah.
Give it a little.
Yeah. See, I mean, see, because maybe we like it better. Yeah. But I use the Commando foregrip because it completely, what it brings to the table is recoil stabilization. So.
Sure.
And like on guns like the M4, where it's like, like it's strong, but it bounces considerably more than the Grau. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that'll.
Yeah, I think that's
Well,
enough
do
Call
it.
of Duty talk.
Yeah, for sure. Just a reminder. What?
Nothing. We all said.
Man said, you go.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say we
Like,
didn't get any other questions from the audience.
No, from the yeah. Just a reminder
Kayla
to
Taylor
go.
said,
But,
"Sup, boys."
But
Oh yeah, I guess we can go into the comments here.
But,
We'll go back
Sup.
to the top. We got a hi Al from Rachel. A hi Al from Emily. An Al from Dan Schaefer.
we're just chopping.
Oh yeah, we're just here to party.
Kayla says sup boys.
Oh.
Kayla says sup boys.
Hey.
Kirby says heyo. That's it.
Hi everyone. Definitely.
I didn't mean to put it.
No, I didn't mean to put it like that.
I think you hit it with that big old horn. Yo, I didn't mean to poop like that.
But as always, you can go check out our website. We have all of our articles and whatnot up there, which I haven't done one in a while. I should probably do one.
I'm kind of a little rusty with that too.
Shut up, Matt.
Well, listen.
We have more. I mean, if you missed the post, you can go to our website and our details for the giveaway are on there as well. Other than that, Austin, what do you got?
Speaking of the website, what you can find on there is all of our different platforms and social media. So we got obviously Facebook. You're watching it right now, or on YouTube. You know, if you're not watching it live, but we got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, all that good stuff. Go ahead and give us a like and follow if you'd like. All the support is welcome. Any and all the love. We'll take it any day of the week. So if you want to go ahead and go to the website, get the links, give us some loving. But other than that, something also that's on the website.
Pinterest?
Yeah, we have a Pinterest.
You do?
Shit.
Oh, dude.
For merch?
Listen, we got merch. It brings us to you would be shocked.
It's a good transition, Al. Right into the
Yeah.
next part.
Right.
Matt, what do you got for us?
You would be shocked.
Yeah.
No. Stay. Sit down. Sit down. I was just flabbergasted by Pinterest. Why not Etsy?
Well, because Teespring covers all our orders for us. Okay. So that's about it. Pinterest is just, listen, there's a lot of stuff on Pinterest. Video games is a huge demographic actually in Pinterest. So it's a fun thing. It's if you target that, first of all, it helps with SEO for the website and ranking up higher on Google. So it makes it easier for people to find us. Sure. Yeah. So along with all the other social media stuffs we have, Pinterest was on it because it's actually super easy and not super saturated yet.
I did not know that. I was like, wait,
yeah,
what?
it's literally for ranking and being found purposes, and it's we have like some like videos for the pins, and we have merch pins and stuff like that. So it just helps. Yeah.
My wife
we got the
uses
boards.
Pinterest.
We got the boards going.
I
right?
doesn't.
Yeah, we got the boards going.
Now that I know.
Right.
Pinterest.
Pinterest.
Your task.
Yeah.
Pinterest.
On that giveaway, it'll take you if you feel like you're already being on the website too, in that link.
Yeah.
For the tattoo giveaway. It'll have a link for our support us and link for our merch. That merch definitely will help us out. We got great stuff on there. It's nice quality stuff. We enjoy all the stuff we have and we wear. It's I know Brian had a question about it that you asked.
Yeah,
it doesn't. So I have a couple shirts and mine don't shrink. Like they don't. They've been in the dryer, obviously no problem. I don't have any issues with them because that's obviously I haven't. That would be a big deal. Like, my shirt shrunk. Be like, Well, I
Hold on a
didn't.
second.
Buy another one, bitch.
Right? My shirt shrunk. I didn't. So
You working
not gonna
out?
work.
No, my shirt shrunk.
Right? Yeah.
That made me think of. I wish I had the picture still of you wearing your Troy Aikman.
Oh my
jersey.
gosh.
Yes. So I got a Troy Aikman jersey when I was 8. So we decided to put it on. I decided to put it on again. It's first of all, it stopped like upper chest. I was like, yeah.
Question: how'd you get it off?
I gave it hell. I dislocated a couple shoulders.
We popped them back in. It's all
Right?
good.
Or did that the one at Tim's house where he had that super small sweater,
God,
and he's like,
Oh,
Matt,
yeah.
put this on. I was like, okay, fuck it. It was like the same thing. It was like 4 sizes too small for me.
Oh.
I was like, it was a long sleeve like Christmas sweater too.
It's like
I
long,
was like,
long
you're
sleeve.
Randy.
Yeah, long sleeve. Long
It stopped
sleeve,
right
stop
here.
right
I was
here.
like,
You're Randy from the Christmas Story, where like the fabric brings you up.
yeah. But yeah, if you're looking for a great way to help us out, besides the giveaway, get some merch. That definitely helps us. Production value, anything we can do to make the viewing experience better for all of you guys, and bring as much as we can do it because we enjoy doing this. So being able to give it all our best definitely is what we want to do, provide for everyone. So
For sure.
yeah, I think we want to thank Al for joining us this evening.
Yeah, actually,
Appreciate it.
Al, we
Yes. We got you a gift.
got a little
We
something.
did. We got you a
Got you a
gift
little
for joining
something.
us.
In
we
this
really
beautiful
Is it a new
Paw Patrol bag.
did. Paw Patrol.
What?
Look at the bag. Open up that gift. Make sure. You gotta make sure the camera gets
If
it.
that's a fucking Smirnoff Ice in there,
It's, I do. We don't know.
I'm gonna
All
smash it over someone's head.
Open
That's
the
not
gift.
true either. There's a lot of. Dude, that's a Smirnoff Ice. I'm getting ice. Are you serious?
Open the bag.
2?
No, one's a water bottle to throw you off.
Oh my fuck. Yeah. Here's a water bottle. 3. All right, get
That's
the
what I
camera
want,
ready.
by the way.
Why wouldn't they? Do I have to kneel?
You don't gotta kneel.
You don't gotta kneel.
Well,
We gotta make sure the camera still gets you.
Right.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
I'm glad he caught that. Like
Right?
he knew before he even opened
I thought
it.
he was like gonna.
Damn,
Nicely
nice.
done, sir.
Nicely done.
Nice.
All right.
Right.
All
Since
right.
you a-holes did that to me, thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah.
Truly a pleasure. Appreciate the invite. Happy to do it more often. Make sure you guys check out the websites, the links, the merch, Pinterest, and share all this stuff with your friends. Get the word out there about these guys. They do a great job and bring a lot of good stuff to the table. So
Appreciate it.
And he said all that after he got iced.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We must be okay.
Yeah, we must be all right.
Yeah. Well, again, thanks for everyone joining us tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out all our previous episodes if you want to. Check out the live react we talk about so you're not completely in the dark of what we were talking about this evening. But otherwise,
Yeah. Have a good weekend, guys.
awesome. Thanks.
Peace.
So, bye, guys.